Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Serra Chevrolet, the low payment people. School is now officially in session, y'all, and I know that many of you resist this reality, but it's true. So, as we turn our attention to the fall, we're here every Sunday to bring you the best of the fall high school sports season. That's good, right? Welcome to State Champs. We're presented by Lawrence Technological University, and I'm Lauren Plant.
Hey guys, I'm Kiera Hay, and we really love doing stories on some of the incredible sports programs we have here in the state. And over the last decade, nobody in Division I has dominated boys soccer more than East Kentwood. We go in focus on the reigning state champs in just a few minutes.
That's right. We've also got a variety of football games mixed throughout the program, including our main event, one of the biggest rivalry games every year. Traverse City Central versus Traverse City West. So, of course, we were there.
Yeah, we have volleyball, swimming, soccer, and even a little field hockey all coming up next. So let's go to some highlights.
Let's go to the west side for a huge rivalry game. The Lowell Red Arrows rocking the pink jerseys as part of the Pink Arrow Project at home to take on the Pioneers from East Grand Rapids. Lowell, winners of 6 straight over EGR. But in week 1, the Pioneers beat Farmington Hills Harrison. EGR QB Michael Makowitz, the quick release to Ben Forstner, 12-yard touchdown. East Grand Rapids held an early 13-0 advantage. Jump to the 4th. Mr. Football candidate David Cruz on the keeper. Red Arrows take the lead for the first time of the game, 14-13. But minutes later, the Red Arrows driving, and Cruz is picked off by Jalen Broussard. He will return it inside the red zone. That led to a field goal. 24-ranked East Grand Rapids upends Lowell for the first time since 2010, 16-14 the final. Ashley St. Louis picks me up now with more coverage from the west side.
Meeting number 58 between Kalamazoo Central and Lloyd Norrix. Early first quarter, Central's Jacob Lyle hands the ball to Archie Swindle for the 25-yard run before Norrix takes him down. Central would go on to score on this drive. Jones throws to Johannes Edamodi, who tips it to Daryl Mabin, who runs it 67 yards for a touchdown. Lloyd Norrix goes on in a stunning win over Kalamazoo Central, 21-14, the Knights ending their 19-game losing streak.
Not winter yet, but we do have some hockey on our hands. Field hockey, that is. Division II matchup between Grosse Pointe North and Dearborn Etzel Ford. The Thunderbirds of Etzel Ford on the attack early. The senior Krista Cummings with the blast. It stopped. Loose ball. The senior Abby Mattern there to take out the trash. Etzel Ford lights the lamp first. GP North finished middle of the pack a year ago. Norseman with possession on the goal line. The junior Lainey Aldridge, a nice pass to the junior Claire Murphy. Her shot bounces over a defender's stick and into the goal. We were knotted at 1. Grosse Pointe North had a strong first half. Here, senior Lindsay Ramsdell with the pill. Shot on net. The junior Arena Nazarko, the redirect home. This was a 2-1 game at the break. Later, the Norsemen fighting for it in front. Now following a good save, ball winds up in range for the junior Emma Gentile. She flat out golfs one into the cage. 2-goal lead for North. But Etzel Ford battled back following a goal of their own. Down 1 now late in the game. Both teams buzzing around the net. Norsemen can't clear. The senior Hamza Ezzi with the shot. 8-ball, corner pocket. This one would end in a 3-3 tie. Move now to cross country and the Oakland Activities Association White Division meet at Royal Oak High School. 7 schools from the OAA White competing in this event. We start with the ladies, and Rochester Hills Stony Creek would take the team title. But individually for Farmington, the junior Abby Inch separated herself from the pack early on, didn't look back. Inch just missed the top 25 at states as a sophomore, off to a good start, winning individual gold here by nearly a minute.
We are
SC!
We are
SC!
We are
SC!
Let's go to the fellas, and again, the standouts from Stony Creek and Farmington. Harrison Steen finished 20th at States a year ago for the Stony Creek Cougars. One of the favorites going in, his main foe, Farmington's Nick Trevison. Now, Nick finished 89th last fall, but he's got distance running in his blood. His sister Madeline was the 2-mile champ in track in the spring of 16, and at the 2-mile mark here, pulling away. Big 25-plus second win for Trevison. Steen finished runner-up, helping Stony Creek capture the team boys title.
Today in our final segment of our 3-part series on rule changes for the 2017 season, we're going to look at 3 different items. On passing plays, pass interference will no longer be called when the defender is simply face guarding the receiver with no contact. The old rule of face guarding with no contact was a tough judgment call for officials. The new rule, which now requires contact for pass interference, will give us more consistency. Also, in the final 2 minutes of a half, the team accepting a penalty will now have the option of restarting the game clock with the snap of the ball rather than the referee's ready for play signal. This change eliminates the team that is ahead in the score from possibly fouling intentionally to chew up extra time on the game clock. And this is the second year of an experiment in Michigan with a 40-second play clock, which starts shortly after a play is over, replacing the 25-second play clock, which was always started by the referee marking the ball ready for play. The 40-second play clock gives more consistency from week to week, as it no longer depends on who the referee is. If you want to learn more about game rules or become a referee, go to our website. There's help wanted, just whistle.
High school football fans, did you know we have an entire show dedicated to the best games each week taking place underneath those Friday night lights? It's State Champs Extra Point, and it airs every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on Fox Sports Detroit. Besides the best highlights, we got great recruiting talk and our weekly Mr. Football updates. Catch Extra Point Saturdays at 10 a.m. on Fox Sports Detroit and on State Champs TV YouTube page.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, but we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Trenton.
Welcome back to State Champs. Now we're going to head over to the west side of the state to check out one of Michigan's best soccer dynasties. This InFocus is brought to you by Snethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. The East Kentwood Falcons took home the Division I state championship title last year, giving them a grand total of 5 championship titles in 10 years.
Winning the state championship was a great honor, but as of right now, we don't focus on the past much. We're just focused on the future, and we take everything one game at a time, and we just try to do our best as the time comes.
Winning back-to-back titles may be a bit of a challenge because the Falcons lost 9 seniors last year.
Different team, totally different style.
We're young in some of the places that we were experienced last year, and we're experienced in some of the places we were young last year. So we're still figuring things out. I think the guys have bought into each other and bought into working hard and knowing that every team we play is going to be great and give us a big game.
It's going to be more challenging than last year, that's for sure, but that just means we have to work harder than last year.
Another achievement for the Falcons was Coach Conlon winning the National High School Athletic Coaches Association's Boys Soccer Coach of the Year.
In any coaching award is the result of great players. Jerry Yeagley, Indiana coach years ago, said if you want to be a great coach, have great players, and I've been lucky to have that.
He really gives us time and effort and everything, not only coaching-wise, but he really tries to make us the best players we can be and the best people in life. He doesn't really focus on the moment, he focuses in the future, and he really looks at the big picture.
It's not about winning games. I think this was kind of my Christian mission, if you will, to coach kids and to be around kids and to develop them into successful young men, and soccer is just the vehicle we use to do that.
InFocus is brought to you by Snefkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealers serving Detroit.
Hi, we're the Kennewood Hills Knights, and it's time to get back to the highlights on State Champs.
I'm Sean Belegian. Let's start in the Macomb Area Conference White Division matchup as New Baltimore Anchor Bay takes on the Crusaders from L'Anse Creuse North. We pick things up in the second quarter with Anchor Bay up 7-0. Senior Jacob Paul goes in for the 5-yard touchdown, and the Tars were up 14. Anchor Bay increases their lead in the second half. Senior quarterback Troy Bonner throwing it deep, and Dante Bossum comes down with it and takes it 70 yards to the house. Anchor Bay beats L'Anse Creuse North 40-0 the final. To the Huron League now as the 1-1 Milan Big Reds played host to the Flat Rock Rams, who are 2-0 for the first time since 2001. The Rams open this one with a long 7.5-minute drive after the kickoff. Senior quarterback Jacob Dotson on the bootleg gets it to senior tight end Blake Monty to get the early 7-0 lead. To the second, less than 5 minutes to go before the half, and the Rams just go up 10-0 on a field goal. Here comes the kick. Junior Hunter Oshbacher takes it, finds some daylight, breaks a couple of tackles, and just like that, he's gone. 90 yards as the Big Reds win this game 32-22. Let's go inside now. Volleyball in Grand Rapids. Kennewood Hills rocking Hawaiian shirt day as they tried to surf past the Fruitport Trojans. Ranked 6th in the Class B rankings, Fruitport in the blue and white came out en fuego in the opener. Good rally until Kaylee Carmian bumps to Haley Winskus. Nice placement. Trojans take game 1. Kennewood Hills came out with the early lead to start the second game. Pair of juniors getting it done. McKenna Jostra to Hallie Blick. That cannot be returned. Stayed close for a while, but Fruitport would prevail. Carmian sets up Kylie Oberlin. She slams home the Game 2 clincher. Trojans up a deuce. The Port outscored Cahill 75-39 on this day, including a 25-9 win in Game 3. Carmian again to Oberlin. Both had 8 kills in the match. Fruitport sweeps Kennewood Hills. Trojans 3-0 in the OK Black to start the season.
Serra Chevrolet is proud to recognize the hardworking people in the communities they serve with the Serra Chevrolet Community Awards. September's Athlete of the Month award was given to Aaron O'Leary from Novi High School. Aaron is an all-state setter and was named Gatorade's Michigan Volleyball Player of the Year. Aaron has been to the state finals every year and has won back-to-back Class A championship titles with the Wildcats.
I've absolutely loved playing for Novi. It's a great group of people, a great community. The girls on my team are my best friends, so yeah, it's super fun.
The next phase in Erin's life is approaching fast. She plans to graduate from Novi in December and attend the University of Michigan, where she will continue to play volleyball. Serra Chevrolet is proud to recognize her as Athlete of the Month.
It's cool to win the Serra Chevrolet Community Award. It feels good to get recognition from the community.
On behalf of Serra Chevrolet, I'd like to congratulate Aaron O'Leary from Novi High School on being the Athlete of the Month. Congratulations.
Every Friday night, the State Champs Scoreboard Radio Show gets you up to date with everything happening in high school football. This is a show where you, the fans, get to sound off on your team. The Scoreboard airs on 97.1 The Ticket and a bunch of stations throughout the state. You can also watch the show on Facebook Live. State Champs owns the weekend, so get it started every Friday night from 10:30 to midnight. More football, boys soccer, girls swimming, and volleyball highlights coming up next.
So many opportunities to kids. It gives them an opportunity to see where they fit within a team, persevere, understanding how to work with different personalities. Those are the lessons that will make you a successful adult. As a mom, you have to have an understanding of what concussions are.
Concussions are things that are treatable. If we take care of athletes, they will be able to develop and have a long, happy, healthy life.
Certified service means more than taking care of cars. It means taking care of customers. And that's our focus at Serra Chevrolet in Southfield. Our technicians maintain your vehicle with the same parts used to build it. And our convenient location, extended service hours, and online scheduling make it easy for you to get in and out fast. You can count on Serra Chevrolet for competitive pricing and a job well done. A full synthetic oil change, tire rotation, and multi-point inspection is only $49.95. Serra Chevrolet of Southfield. Service that stays one step ahead.
It's my student age. Okay, let's go. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Wanna gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out a pocket card. My student age today, and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student aid, and we can help with that. My student aid has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
Portland hosting Williamston. Red Raiders down 14-7, but Dean Batley gets the toss, scampers his way into the end zone. Under 2 minutes to go. Williamston with the ball trying to get into field goal range, but Gavin Denani coming up with the clutch interception. Quarterback Austin Allison dancing around. He's going to put up a desperation heave. It finds its way into the hands of Denani again. Gavin Denani plays the hero. Portland with the miracle finish, winning 21-14.
To the pitch now, boys soccer, Downriver League matchup. Trenton at home to take on the Woodhaven Warriors. These two teams seem to battle it out for the league title every year. Woodhaven in black came in with 19 first-half goals through their first 4 games. The junior Josh Varney turns and fires, but Trenton keep Brendan Honeycutt the stop and the scoop and the contact. We were 0-0 at intermission. Trenton looking to remain unbeaten through their first 4 contests. Early second half, Trojans intercept. Leo Cardoza tries to get a foot on it, but the Woodhaven defense able to recover and clear it. It remained 0-0. But with 17 minutes left, Woodhaven awarded a penalty kick. Senior co-captain Nick Kekich with the honors. He buries it. Warriors 1-0. That goal swung momentum, and in the 77th minute, a pair of sophomores hook it up. Josh Vernier with the nice cross. The sophomore Chase Kerrigan using his dome nicely. Trenton able to get 1, but that was it. Woodhaven wins 2-1. Warriors go to 5-1 overall, 4-1 in the Downriver League. We move to the pool for a top 10 Division III girls swimming matchup on the west side of the state. Holland Christian taking on Spring Lake. Holland Christian, currently the second-ranked D3 team in the mitten. We begin in the 100 free. This is the senior Hannah Visser going on for the easy victory. Now Spring Lake is currently ranked 8th, and this is the frenetic 50 freestyle. Battle between Spring Lake's Sarah Mumby and Holland Christian's Sarah DeYoung. Middle screen, Mumby touching first. Spring Lake trying to replace 2 All-Staters lost to graduation. In the 200-yard IM, freshman Eliza Halverson making her presence felt. Her time of 1:15.23 is a state qualifier. But Holland Christian would pull this one out. In the breaststroke, Junior Hannah Doughtit getting the best of Holverson here. That helped overall as Holland Christian takes the meet 116-66. Back to volleyball and MHSAA TV coverage of the Genesee Area Conference matchup between Otisville Lakeville Memorial and Burton Bentley. Lakeville Memorial in white looking to go 3-1 on the year. Pick things up first game. Allison Maksugo over to the freshman Rachel Swantek. She gets it to go. Falcons go on to take the first game. Burton Bentley trying to get back in it. This is game 2 action. Nice dig by Kensington Allison. The sophomore Taylor Crane slaps it over top for the winner. But the Falcons would hang on in the second game. The sophomore setter Ella McFarland had a game-high 21 assists. Here to the senior Hannah Swantek. That kill stays in. Lakeville up 2-0. They kept that momentum the rest of the way. McFarland once again setting up Swantek, who spiked too hot to handle. They go on to sweep Burton Bentley in 3 games. Time now to take a look inside LTU athletics. Now, even though the first official kickoff is 1 year away, football at Lawrence Tech is officially underway. Lawrence Tech has welcomed its first 45 players to campus. The team consists of 16 student athletes from the state of Michigan and 29 more from all over the country, including Alaska, California, and Florida. We caught up with some of the guys to find out just how their experience is going so far.
I think we got a really good coaching staff that's really helping us develop as athletes. We have a really close-knit group of guys, and I hope we continue to build that as the season progresses, and we'll be even better next year.
The football program is going in the right way. I love how we're doing everything with practice and how we're getting together with teams. Like, everybody's from across the country and we all mesh together very well. We're always together, always laughing, great times.
The football team so far, I think, honestly, is going really well. I'm learning stuff I never even knew about, and everyone as a team and as like a family, we're all coming together, so it's been really nice.
Now, if you're interested in playing college football at LTU, head over to LTUathletics.com, click on football, and then click recruiting. Recruit yourself to Coach Duvendek.
We take you to one of the most beautiful places in the country for one of the biggest games in the state. It's the annual rivalry between Traverse City Central and Traverse City West. The state champs main event is next, so stay with us.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, but we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders. And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
Welcome back to State Champs. You know, there's nothing better than taking advantage of the biggest game of the year to benefit your community in a big way. The Traverse City West versus Traverse City Central contest has been dubbed the Patriot Game for the last 5 years. It's all about helping veterans, active duty, and first responders. Commemorative t-shirts and ticket sales are raising money this year to benefit a veteran suicide prevention program. Win-win. Let's go to the cherry capital of the world for this week's main event. 6th annual Patriot Game and thank you veterans. Big North Conference opener, Traverse City Central versus Traverse City West. Over 10,000 on hand at Thurlby Field. Central riding a 4-game win streak over West, but down 8-zip into the second quarter. An 11-play, 80-yard drive capped by Connor Morrison up the gut. Central down just a digit. Last 2 years, low-scoring outcomes. Points at a premium. Still in the second, like Stafford to Megatron. Tobin Schwaneke, the high-arching heave. Bowen Brothers got it. Trojans out in front by 6. But the Titans responded with a 14-play, 77-yard drive of their own. 30 ticks left in the first half. John Jerkovich punches it in. West led at the break 15-14. Drama the rest of the way. West boasts a Mr. Football candidate in Ryan Hayes. Sam DeKuyper hits the Michigan commit in stride, shrugs off the contact, 38-yard touchdown. After 3, Titans up 8. But Schwaneke kept Central in it to the tune of 229 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Early in the 4th, he finds Terry O'Connor back in the end zone. Great grab, son. Conversion failed, however, so Central down 2. Under 2 minutes left, West hit pay dirt. Senior fullback Andrew Campbell inking his page in this rivalry's great story. 45-yard TD. Central would get a late score, but not enough. Traverse City West ends their losing streak to Central, 29-27 the final. Mr. Tom Markowski on hand, and he found a happy Hayes.
Tom Markowski here with Mr. Football candidate Ryan Hayes of Traverse City West. He had a big 38-yard touchdown reception. How do you prepare for a game like this that's so emotional and keep an even keel?
I mean, it's really exciting, and you just got to treat it like any other game. You want to get excited, but you just got to get out there.
We are done, but that doesn't mean we stop working. The State Champs social media network never stops. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, and be a part of the fastest growing online community in the state.
We're here for you. Let us know what you want to see on State Champs. Tell us some of the great stories you want us to cover. Give us a heads up on some of the great games we really need to be at. But don't just ask, make a convincing case. We read all of our emails, so reach out to us by going to our contact page at statechampsnetwork.com.
That's right, woo us. We will see you next week right here on State Champs. State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Serra Chevrolet, the low payment people.